Hi, BookTube. It's Gina. Happy Monday. How are you today? I'm doing well, and I really wanted to talk to you because I had a really fun weekend. I got a really fun book present, which made me realize that I have gotten a few books over the month that I have not shared with you yet. And I don't know why, but now I've got a little pile to talk about. So this is perfect timing. I am just in my sweats, sort of cozy today. My internet's down. I am working. I did a couple phone calls with clients, but I can't fully work. I might pack up my computer and go to Starbucks. Comcast is working on our internet, and they told us yesterday, which bugs me that they don't give us a little bit more notice. But anyway, I thought this would be a really fun opportunity to take a few minutes and show you some of the beautiful books that I've gotten over the last month. The first one that I want to share with you is this little beauty, An Elderly Lady is Up to No Good. This is by Helene Turnston. It was written in Swedish and translated by Marlene Darlargi, and I love this book. It is short stories or sort of some novelettes, I guess I would say. And the protagonist is an elderly lady. I think she's in her 80s, and this will not be a spoiler alert. The elderly lady, when people get on her nerves, she bumps them off. So it's quite funny, a little horrible. But you guys know I love books that star elderly ladies, and so I was so excited to get this present in the mail because this person knows me so well and knew that I would love this book, and I do. I have still 2 stories in here to read. The most current one that I finished was a Christmas themed one. It was An Elderly Lady Seeks Peace at Christmas Time. And next, I'm going to do The Antique Dealer's Death, and then An Elderly Lady is faced with a difficult dilemma. Her difficult dilemmas always end in her killing somebody, which is hilarious. Next, I got for Christmas a Harlequin Classic Library edition of Young Bar by Jane Fraser. So for those of you who don't know, Jane Fraser is the pseudonym of Rosamund Pilcher. This was written back in the 60s or 50s. The original edition was in 1952. And this one was published in 1983, and there have been, there's several other editions. But my goal, I'm really trying to collect all of these Harlequin romances that were written by Jane Fraser. I showed you these already. I found on one recent book shopping trip, she's also got some short stories in the Golden Harlequin libraries. So I was so excited to get this beautiful Harlequin. This is number 135 in this beautiful blue cover. I've not read this one yet, so I'm definitely going to read this soon, but I don't want to run out of things to read, and so I keep holding off on getting started with this one, but I'm going to get to it soon. But isn't that beautiful? And the next, and what kicked off this whole idea for a video was this beauty. Look at this, Little Women. Isn't that beautiful? Purple and yellow, 2 of my favorite colors together. Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. This is illustrated by Marjolaine Baston. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I've got a couple of her, let's see, I've got Emma, wait, let me show you. I've got Emma, and I've got Pride and Prejudice, And now I have the beautiful edition of Little Women to add to my collection. If you guys haven't seen this edition before, these are so much fun. They're gorgeous for one thing. They've always got beautiful covers. They have really pretty illustrations, little floral illustrations in the corners of the pages. And then the best part of these are that they've got these inserts of ephemera. This one is a little notice about the American Civil War, which is the time frame and the setting that Little Women was set in. And this was just a beautiful present, and I'm so happy to add it to my collection. Isn't that gorgeous? What a fun surprise. Look at this. Here's a letter. I just love these editions. I think I'm gonna have to just get them all because I love them so much. And then lastly is this beautiful misread edition of News from Thrush Green. Look at that cover. I love these covers so much. This is, it's a beauty. It is a woman looking at a house. I think she is going to buy it. I can't quite tell who that character is, but it's a youngish woman, so she's going to buy this house and move in. And I love this book. This book is very special to me, and I was so happy to get a vintage edition. This one's also really special because it's one of the UK published editions. So it was originally £1.50, illustrated by my favorite illustrator of these. And I do love these UK editions. A lot of the ones I have are American, which is fine. None of the ones I have are valuable. I just collect them so that I can have them because I love them. But this one is particularly special because I do have a paperback edition that you can see has seen better days. But this is the very first misread that I ever picked up, and I read it during a time in life that was difficult, and this book just helped me feel calmer and more relaxed during a hard time. And so now, and in addition to that, it really kicked off my love of misread. I started it and just fell in love. So now I've got this edition, which I will keep forever, even though recently when I pulled it out of the shelf, I think it had gotten some moisture on it or something, and the front of the cover tore off, which bums me out. But this is the actual one that I read, so this one will always be really special. And then now I got the gift of a beautiful vintage hardcover of this, which just, I love it. I love it so much. It's beautiful on my shelf. It's a wonderful memory, and I'm so happy to add it to my collection. So, have you gotten any special books for Christmas or for gifts recently? I was so happy to get these. I'm so glad to share them with you, and I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully, for either a tag or maybe a check-in. I know it's been a while since I've just sat down and chatted, so we'll talk soon. Bye.